I want to tell you a story. One that still makes my hands tremble and my heart quiet when I recall it. It was a bitter January morning in 1987. I had just buried my best friend, my business partner of 22 years. Heart attack. He was 47 that night. After the funeral, I sat alone in my home office with a bottle of bourbon and a pile of unfinished contracts. I had 3 kids, a collapsing company, an annoying realization. I was next. That's the night everything changed. I didn't hire a coach. I didn't go on some digital detox. What I did was, I made my bed. That's all. I got up the next morning and made my bed like I hadn't in decades. Then I drank a glass of water. Then I did 10 push-ups. That was the beginning. The beginning of momentum. And momentum, my young friend, is the secret sauce of a meaningful life. So listen closely, because I'm going to teach you the most powerful tool I've ever used, habit stacking. It's not glamorous. It's not trendy. But it will build you a life you no longer need to escape from. Why momentum matters more than motivation is a fickle friend. It's like that cousin who shows up at parties drunk, full of promises, and disappears when it's time to clean up. What builds a meaningful life isn't motivation. It's momentum. The quiet, unsexy rhythm of consistent action. I've seen millionaires go bankrupt because they relied on motivation. I've seen alcoholics turn their lives around without ever feeling motivated. Why? Because they learned to trust the power of small, consistent wins. That's where habit stacking comes in. It's about designing your life around tiny wins that feed into each other. Not massive goals that intimidate you. Not 90-day transformations. One brick at a time. That's how we build pyramids. What is habit stacking really? Habit stacking is the act of attaching a new habit to an existing one. Think of it like hitching a new wagon to a train that's already moving. Example, you already brush your teeth in the morning. Right after that, you drink a glass of water. Then you stretch for 30 seconds. Then you write down 3 priorities. Each one becomes a trigger for the next. The magic is not in the actions themselves, it's in the compounding effect. You build routines that run on autopilot, and when you do that, your day starts running itself. You stop fighting yourself. And that, my friend, is freedom. The science behind it. Brief, digestible, neuroscience backs this up. Every time you repeat a behavior, you strengthen the neural pathway behind it. It's like walking the same trail through tall grass. The more you do it, the clearer it becomes. The brain craves predictability. When you stack habits, you reduce decision fatigue. You also get a dopamine boost, not from the action, but from the completion of the loop. Momentum triggers confidence. Confidence triggers action. Action triggers results. And so the wheel turns. My personal stack. What I do every morning. Let me share with you my exact morning stack. This hasn't changed in 22 years. Wake up without a phone. Make my bed. Drink 12 ounces of cold water. Step outside barefoot. No matter the weather, breathe deeply 10 times. Write one thing I'm grateful for. Review my 3 MITs. Most important tasks. Open a book and read 5 pages. Then, and only then, I check my phone. It takes less than 30 minutes. But those 30 minutes make me dangerous for the rest of the day. That's not ego. That's alignment. The compounding power of identity-based habits. Then focus on what you want to do. Focus on who you want to become. If you want to be fit, stop chasing fitness tips. Start acting like a fit person. If you want to be wealthy, stop obsessing over quick money. Start behaving like someone who values time more than dollars. Habit stacking works best when each action feeds your identity. A writer writes. An athlete trains. A monk meditates. Identity leads behavior. Behavior reinforces identity. So stack the habits of the person you want to become. The most powerful habit stacks by category. Productivity stack. After making coffee, gives open journal. After journal, gives write 3 priorities. After that, gives block time on calendar. Health stack. After brushing teeth, gives stretch for 2 minutes. After that, gives take vitamins. After that, gives do 15 squats. Spiritual stack. After waking up, gives sit in silence for 1 minute. After that, gives write a prayer or intention. Evening stack. After dinner, gives walk for 10 minutes. After that, gives set tomorrow's goals. After that, gives read fiction. It's not about cramming more in. It's about automating what matters most. Common pitfalls and how to avoid them. 1. Doing too much too fast. Start with one small stack. Don't build an empire in a weekend. 2. Tying habits to unstable anchors. If you always shower at different times, don't stack a habit after your shower. Use consistent anchors like brushing teeth, waking up, or eating. 3. Beating yourself up when you miss. Missing once is human. Missing twice is a pattern. Be firm, but kind. Stories from others I've mentored. I coached a young man, 25, brilliant, lost. He wanted to write a novel, start a podcast, get in shape, all at once. I told him to do one thing: write 50 words after breakfast. That's it. He resisted, said it was too little. 2 years later, he's a published author. His podcast has 100,000 subscribers. He's down 40 pounds. All because of one stacked habit. Another woman, an executive, used to live on caffeine and cortisol. I got her to meditate for 1 minute after brushing her teeth. 1 minute. Today, she runs retreats for burned out leaders. It's not about intensity. It's about integrity with your actions. What I wish I knew at 30, if I could go back and whisper to my 30-year-old self. Here's what I'd say: stack habits, not expectations. Anchor your routines to who you want to become, not what you want to accomplish. Don't wait to feel ready. Momentum makes you ready. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. 1 brick at a time. Rome wasn't built in a day, but it was built daily. Stacking habits is how you lay bricks. With time, with care, and with patience. And when the storms of life come, and they will, you'll have built something that doesn't crumble. 1 action becomes 2. 2 becomes 4. 4 becomes a life. Stack wisely. Stack with intention. Stack your way to a future so strong, you'll one day sit in a chair like mine, look back, and smile. You won't need motivation. You'll have momentum. And that, my young friend, is how we win the long game.